Hello, YouTube. Yesterday I took the old Coinmaster Pro out. I had a little fun with that. Did find a pair of earrings. Haven't looked at those yet. Actually, they're still in the fountain pouch here. But I didn't get all that much done or found. And, I don't know. I felt like I could do a little more today. I'm feeling pretty good today. My breathing is good. The weather is getting nice. I might show you something about the Vaquero today, if I remember. If not, I'll show you on the next video. There is one thing I wanted to say, is that's thank you to Metal Pirate Girl. She gave me a nice shout out, and I think it was Easter Sunday. My family was over and they all watched it, and we all thought that was really cool. Max discrimination, it probably is a quarter or something. I don't know, it's a dime. It's coming in really good. That's okay. Back my threshold down a little. Alright, I've got a nice mid-tone here. Gonna be a nickel. So I'm pretty happy so far. I've not gone very much into this little area, and I've got 15 cents. An interesting signal here. Coming in better than a zinc, but I'm not sure that it's gonna be a coin. Yeah, it's something bigger than a coin. That's pretty cool. Could be something great. Large targets are always the best, right? No. They're not. Oh, this isn't anything terrible. It looks like a broken toy car. Might be an older one, too. See if there's more of it in here. I only have a little piece. Yeah, it looks like there is more of it. Yeah, what's that? Oh, so it might have been a semi, because those look like pretend fuel tanks from a semi. No, there's other bits in here. So I might have the whole car just chopped up by a lawnmower. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, I bet you it is like a semi-cab, but I think there's more of it in here, embedded in the plug. Having trouble finding it in this. It's not even that big of a plug. Ah, there's something big in here. That is not part of the toy. It's an old hinge, probably from one of the old houses. Yeah, we're not done yet, are we? Something else down in here. See if we can pull that out. It's more on the side of my hole. But I got it. Something pretty large. What is that? Guess it's some kind of comb. Or something. I don't know if I'd comb my hair with that. But I don't know exactly what that is. Hey, maybe one of you guys can tell me. This looks like some of that old plastic that they used to use to like simulate bone. It's got these. I don't know. Actually, wow. So this is gonna be the hole that keeps on giving, and especially giving stuff that I don't particularly want. All right, there is something else deep in there. Hopefully I can get it to move. I think I did. I'm not really geared to dig deep relics. Come out here hoping to find some coins. Okay. I do have a relic shovel that I won from Texas Tiger Digs. I've only used it a few times. I don't carry it around with me. I should just throw it in the back of the Jeep, because that would come in handy right now. Alright, here comes something else large. Oh, that's the rest of the toy truck I was looking for. So yeah, it's some kind of like a semi-cab. Completely obliterated by the lawnmower. But as luck would have it, we are not done yet. More of the toy truck right here. It looks like it used to have a little trailer that could hitch up to it. Oh, there's still something on this side. There we go. Oh, what is that? It's like a piece of fabric. It looks like a piece of my own glove, but it's not. Oh, there's another part from that little comb thing. I'm calling it a comb. It looks like a comb, but it looks like it would be a very ineffective comb. Yeah, that's one of those bits. Probably come off of this here. Right there, probably where that broke off of. I might have them all. But that one. So what is that? I don't know. Oh well, there's a bunch of old junk here. Here's another strong signal. This signal also is coming in a little bit higher than a zinc. That last one, that was like that ended up being that toy truck, and whatever that comb looking thing is. I can't picture what that might be. Okay, there's something here. I'm wondering if it's another toy car or something. It feels like I could just pry it right out. It's right here. No, this is just a piece of a can. Big enough to be up there in that zinc range. It's a somewhat large sounding object. Okay. Could be a whole can. Kind of would make sense for that. Oh. What is this? It's not a can. It's thicker than that. Is that letter or something? I wonder if this kind of looks like it might be a license plate or something. It's too thick for a license plate. I don't know, it has lettering on it. And it's thick. It's almost like a piece of a shovel or something. Very cool. Got another maximum discrimination signal here. It's not big like that last one. So maybe it's a quarter or something. No, it's bigger than a coin. What do you think we got? What do you think we got? Okay, something around at least. What is that? It's a cap to something. Oh, I know what this is because I've had a few of these. This is I think it's from a flashlight, the bottom of a flashlight. But it seems like a mag light one, maybe. I could be way wrong, and it looks like I'm going to get to find out just what it is because it has lettering on it. Okay. 1990 President's Club. Terry, I can't make out that name. Chairman's Club. That's, I mean, it still could be a flashlight that they give out as a gift. That's going to be what I guess this is. Discriminates out around the nickel mark. So yeah, it seems bigger than a nickel. The edges are like this. Yeah. So that's the plug I'm gonna dig, maybe even a little bigger than that. This area where these houses were, I found, I think it was, I don't know how many years ago, I found a pretty cool watch over here, like a pocket watch. So this is a Tonka toy car. That's pretty cool. It's heavy, like maybe it used to do something. Have to clean that up. Sticker rolling off. I think it has batteries in it. I'm not sure. No, maybe not. This is a little Tonka toy car. That's pretty awesome. So I have a really faint max discrimination signal. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna let you hear it. Just for the sake of argument here. You hear that? Let me turn discrimination all the way up. Still break it in there. Now, when I go to pinpoint it, I'm going to try to find the edge because I'm pinpointing with that small ring in the center of the coil. That ring right there. So I can somewhat find the edge of it. It might be a little deep to be clear, but we'll see. doesn't come out to here. So it seems to be a pretty big object. It seems bigger than a coin. It fits in about this kind of an area, but just as I, come in from all angles, I start to hear it out here. So my guess is that it's going to be bigger than a coin. Now, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, you can all laugh at me. But even though this is a max discrimination signal, I'm not super excited about it. I'm going to guess that it's junk, and I'm hoping that I'm wrong. Or if it's just bigger than a coin, maybe it's something cool. But the odds are that it's not something cool. Because it's too big. Okay. Now that's a hint there, is that it's like super deep. It's not in here. That's another hint. That thing is super deep and it's still coming in at max discrimination. The odds are that I'm not even going to be able to get down to whatever it is. It could be something huge down there. Okay. But I'm going to try to just do another knife length in depth. We're approaching about as deep as I care to dig usually. But just for the sake of showing that this is something large, and that I can tell that by the pinpointing. So we're getting close. It's like right there. Oh, let's find out. I snagged on something. Yeah, it's gonna be something large. There it is. I really don't know what it is. For as deep as it was, it's pretty good condition still. Has a couple slits in it, whatever that was. But I could tell pretty accurately that what the size was just by this. Remember I said it kind of just fits in that spot, and I mean that is something you can do with the Tesoro Vaquero. I thought that might be a tooth or a fossil or something. Anyway, that is something you can do with the Vaquero that is hard to do with something like my Garrett. The Garrett will tell you that it's big in different ways. There's still stuff down here, but we're just getting deeper and deeper. Which, again, I'm not geared to dig super deep holes today, but I thought that one was worth showing because somebody decided to freak everybody out and call into question whether or not the features on Tesoro machines even work as advertised. As far as I'm concerned, they do. It's all a matter of knowing your machine. Seems to be a coin signal. And that gives me an opportunity to show you what I wanted to show you about the Tesoro Vaquero. This is somewhat in response to a troll video that was put out. Basically, there's some guy that seems to dislike Tesoro detectors. For his claim is that he doesn't like them because they don't have a screen. I think he doesn't like them because Tesoro is an American company And they're going through some tough times, according to the rumor mill. They've been laid off from the factory. It's really sad, and then comes along this guy, and he's just kicking them when they're down. Tesoro's a good company. I've dealt with them a couple of times. This was the only brand offering a lifetime warranty, as far as I know. But his whole thing about the Tesoro was that, as being not necessarily the Vaquero, but one-tone Tesoro machines in general, he seemed to be talking about. I think he had a Cibola to do his little demonstration. He basically said that tone is the only dimension to audio, and there's no other way other than tone to get a different audio response from a machine. And that's not true. There's volume and there's pitch. You know, you can change the pitch of a tone a little bit to give a different response. You can get like a little bit of static to a signal sometimes if the edges aren't crisp. But I could say it 1,000 times, but showing it is a lot better. And I hope that this comes across well on the video. So I'll just show you. I have a signal right about here that I believe is going to be a coin, but I haven't tried with the pinpointer yet, but I don't believe that it's going to be shallow enough to get out with the screwdriver. That's what that sounds like. You hear that? See how it's kind of mellow and muted, but definitely there. So here's what a surface coin sounds like. So let's go over this again. Now you see there's a difference between those two sounds, and it's mostly volume. It gets even better. You get more information in pinpoint mode. So I'm going to push my pinpoint button in. Hear that? Let's hear this one. So there's definitely a change in pitch. I don't care if somebody's going to troll, but a buddy of mine who went and bought a Tesoro was pretty upset by this, and he got, as a new user of a Tesoro, he got fooled because the mistake on the video is that the person tries to associate the nuanced audio to discrimination, and it doesn't work like that. A surface dime and a surface quarter are going to sound the same as each other because they're coin-sized targets. They're not deep. If I took something big, like my digging blade, it would sound even crazier. And those are the times when I say on my videos, oh, this is blowing my ears out, and this is why. Hear that? Versus a surface coin. So, the guy was intentionally misleading people and kicking a good company when they're down, as far as I'm concerned. I don't care what kind of detector you're swinging. Don't let someone bully you into feeling like you need to spend $800 or $900 on a new machine, or you're basically digging with garbage. That's not true. You can come out and find the same stuff with a little Harbor Freight unit or something. I'm just gonna dig this coin. You can find the same stuff if you know your machine. That's the important thing. See, this coin's a little deeper. If you know your machine and get out there and work at it, you can find things just like anybody else. Some guys might have an edge on depth, but do you really want to go and dig 15-inch deep holes all day? That would be exhausting. You know? Don't listen to that kind of stuff. Figure out your own machine and use it the best you can. So those two quarters sounded different from each other, but they're both quarters. And that's what the audio tells you on the Vaquero. It doesn't tell you discrimination. That's what the discrimination knob is for. Audio kind of tells you intensity, so you can kind of approximate depth and size. You know, you've got to combine that with your experience. But it does work. It's not fake. The guy's just a bully, trying to get everyone to detect with the kind of machines he likes. And you can tell he's a bully because he disables the comments on his videos.